Alright, so here is the Terrebonne Parish Library inside Terrebonne Parish, home of Louisiana. Rather than counties, which is found in other states, we have parishes, which I'm sure the term parish refers to a church, which church breaks down to the word circ, as in circle, circadian rhythm, curcumin, like a turmeric compound found in turmeric rhizome or root. And, we have a little combination of architectural textural things, but I love the horseshoe incorporation. Corp as in a body, core, even though it has a P, so it's a corp, tomato. Yet, this is the front of the building, and you have the columns and the power bands. Thank you, Pants on the Ground, Benjamin. I know certain people rather go by the YouTube hashtag names, and there's certain agreements that may never been made for things, but hey, just like as children who will call each other all kinds of names, you have nicknames. And I love these things, even though these are barriers. Come on, they have columns. It's like, come on, man. It's like, what are these things made out of? It's like, what are they really doing? Like, are these generators? Like, come on. Yeah, like, you can always say, oh yeah, of course you have the poles, 3 poles, like Airies poles, like a flag pole. But yeah, come on, like, they have columns, like, come on. You can't tell me, yeah, there's lights in there, but come on, like, and you have the power bands at the top and a huge magnet, a horseshoe magnet, come on, like, and it's pulling it down. Look at the weights. Everything's multi-purpose, multi-used. Just like you said, pants on the ground, like you could never unsee it. You're always gonna see it everywhere. Look at everything. Everything's set up. Look at this. And it says your 2022 Library of the Year. This is a very nice library, but you know, wow. There's a balcony on the top. It's a really nice library. There's a bayou on the side. I'll go show y'all around there. This is on my phone. I actually have an iPhone 7, which the number 7 is something that resonates a whole lot with me, a lot of other people, and with everything, really. I mean, the term sept, that's where you get the term perception. Sept or ept. You can be with the S or without the S. It's an ept. Sept in Greek. So you get September, the 7th month. And for the record, syncope is an omission of a letter or sound from a word, like British. Like when British people talk, they leave out the T a lot. Britain. And oh, we have a little missing column. Section here underneath that. But yeah, look, you can see the bands. They're pulling it down, and of course that increases pressure for the bricks to get activated. The stacking. And Pants On was making the analogy of oh, look, here's some terraces of like at fairs, whenever the blocks would pop, smack together, you'd have that spark of electricity. So all the weight of the bricks and everything, you have these bands, especially underneath the windows. Like these have some large ones, and but you see at the top they had the thick power band, and underneath the windows there's always, look at the buildings the windows of all buildings, they'll always have a band. And I love how he was pointing out how it's almost as though the people they just knew to stay away kind of from the windows a little bit in certain ways, because that's where you see a lot of the electrical damage in a lot of the buildings. He's in Minneapolis, but we're here in Louisiana, but this was a plane wide thing. But this is the back of the horseshoe magnet, or most people will call it a roof. When the balcony's right there, you see a little bit of the fence there. This is a nice library. I like it, and I like the outside. Then you have a cemetery. That's where you get the term cement or cement. See the mind, see the mental. And I love this. Like, I get to explore terraces right here. I love it. Like, you'll see these terraces, even though these are made for this. But look at this. This was more recently made, but I mean, hey, things were made when they were made. You know, whether it was in the old world or modern day or modern day. But this is a bayou or a river, which a lot of us comprehend they were made, man-made. And so we have a cemetery, cement, see the mental, see the mind, cement, Aries, and yeah. So this is some footage, some bootage, and as I'm planning on meeting up with a sister of mine, we're all brothers and sisters, and more, love, amor in Spanish. It's great to look into the etymology of language, as actually the word for brick and moon in Hebraic or Hebrew is the same for moon or brick and moon. It's Levana. It's almost like Spanish levante, to lift up, which is actually fascinating because fascinating that Levana or levantar, to lift up or levitate. I know these are edible. These are some medicinal plants, but you know, the moon's clearly levitating. You know, so we have fields because you can feel them. Field generators, generations of people, but things that can, like field generators, like we have like the airships, different technologies, especially cloaking technology, which I think may have something to do with the moon, how you can see side of it, like it's like disappearing to the sky. But I've seen ships that do that, you know, and it's really similar to Zeppelins, like the airships, like, you know, people say cigar-shaped UFOs or UAP, unidentified aerial phenomenon in British or Anglican, angel. Just a little garden here, just getting some bonus. But out in the background is a church. One of the brothers was getting married there. I was filming the wedding there, actually. I was up on the second level of that building there with that spire, with that copper spire. Oh, here's a Cabbage Patch Kids drop. Beautiful. Oh, cool. So, oh, we have some blackberries starting. It's spring here in Louisiana, and these white flowers, which I have in my backyard, you have bees pollinating, and actually, you have some berries already starting right here, but they're all going to turn darker, of course, black. But there are varieties of this variety that have red berries already that are edible, like raspberries. So yeah. And it's a civic center in Homa, or Terrebonne Parish. But yeah, hope you all enjoy, everyone. And I'll walk through here. This little an arc with a K as a box, an arch with a C, or an arc is that. Well, we just walk through. It's like the Harsh magnet, like that. I love it. You see how it all goes with each other? I could say together, that's to get her. Or is it to get here? Here, as in here, like you hear with your ear, which is heart, heart. And Santos Bonacci was pointing out, and it makes sense that the original heart or hirt There's many hearts, many heart shapes found everywhere. It's like heerd in past tense, heert, eert. Yet tier, you have tier in there. You take the H off. Taking the H off of terms unveils clarities. And like all tiered states of matter. And so yeah, like the original heart was in the brain, which makes a lot of sense. But also, according to our senses, everything is the mind, everything is everything, everything's the heart. So you have more than one heart center. You have the heart center of the brain, you have the heart center of everything, you have the heart center of the heart center. Cool. Skateboarding. I have my skates in my car. Rollerblades. Hey, what's up?
Good morning, my brother.
What's up? Good morning. And speaking of mourning, like more. You know, people talk about mournings. Oh, that's like mourning the dead. It's like since nothing ever dies, it's like mourning, like more, like you're adding more. How about that? You know, you have amor, love. You see that? You see? You see the mint? You see the mind? That's why mit's on every term. Employ mit, pay mit. And then the mit family, they increase cognitive functions, mental functions, mental, take the H off. Come on. Come on, yeah. Come on, people. Yeah. Woohoo. We got the cars passing the vehicles. I love it. I like it a lot. Sometimes it seems like my voice is deeper than other times. that goes with the intonation, right? Or inflections, flexing. Speaking of flexing muscles, music. That's why it's called music. It's for dance, sing. Dance, sing. You see? Sing. We're all cheers of cheers. Cheers. I have my tea. This is green tea. This is actually a yerba mate tea. I use loose tea, but I make two like pictures for the week, or I say the week. You know, people say, oh, weak versus strong and all that stuff. Days, like a days, but hey, you know, really, it really goes down to source and well-being, because day in Spanish is dia, and you find that word everywhere. Shout out to my friend, my amiga, my everything, my more, and much more. When I say everything, I mean that for everything. But dia, like dia, that term, you find that everywhere. But yeah, it's like the day. Dia dash, like dashing. I know I've already walked this part here, but hey, there's a dialogue. You see a dialogue? You see, I told you, dia is everywhere. You'll find it everywhere. Diaper. I'm just going to the side, getting a little bit more of this architecture. As this dialogue is ongoing, that's what makes a dialogue a dialogue. It's ongoing. So yeah, nothing's ever ending. There's always more to the story. More love to the story. Appreciation is a nearly identical vibration to appreciation, which is the highest vibration available to us. Appreciation means adding unto. Ooh, look at the magnets, horseshoe magnets, the weights and the power bands. Oh, I love you. Oh, I want to say, oh, I mean everyone, everything. You have the book drop. If you don't want to go inside, you can drop your books off. Yeah, look at the power bands in the building. Look, follow the brick road. Follow the red brick road. Yellow bricks. You can make bricks in any color you want. I know it. Blue brick equals 33 in gematria or gematria. Oh, I never hung out in this area. Oh, got shade. Oh, I found a new spot, y'all. I never even saw this before. Totally going to hang out here more often. You know, everybody has their spots, you know. Oh, I would love some underground tunnel exploring, like a lot of people in other areas. Now, we have some underground places in Louisiana. There's a little myth or a story, histo for tissues, that Louisiana, we're unable to dig things because the water would strike water. That's untrue. Everything's built up here in this plain. I'm just walking around the entire building at this point. And I walk around back to my car, and I'll be visiting my sister from another misa, which is nearby, somewhere over there. After this, she's washing her dog. She's giving her dog a bath, and all the people and the kids in the house, everyone's getting all ready. Oh, I think these are dandelions. I think they're bitter, but I should be collecting these to go and make some tea. How about I apologize, flowers and bees. Oh, I said dandelions, but I could be getting it wrong. I love these. It's like fireworks. I have another there, but I'll leave that one. Oh, it's a lot. Oh, I love it. Talk about a dialogue. There's verbal language and nonverbal. So when someone says an open mouth never gets fed, there's more than one mouth. Everything breathes. Your skin breathes. Your skin eats. Everything speaks. Everything is a language. That's why physics and psychics is the same term. Just the letters are rearranged. Physics and psychics. Soul in Greek is psyche, the same as spirit and mind. Oi, oi. Hey, hey, in Portuguese. Minha amiga Diana was growing up speaking Portuguese, as her family is from Portugal. They were speaking Portuguese as she was growing up, and she would translate for them a lot. And a lot of her family, of course, would speak Portuguese, of course. And I hope this video is still recording. I love you all. I love you all. Everyone give it a blow. Oh, yeah, I love it. Like spirit, you think of Avatar, come on. Like, come on. It's like the South Park character, come on. And speaking of South Park, geology is dead. Stan's dad, which I know Stan can be whatever of Satan, the number 10, tension, attention. You see, you get it? 10, the binary code, 101010101010. Come on, nothing is what they make it out to be. It's all this fear porn. It's like Scooby-Doo. They scared, but what do they do? They take the mask off at the end of every episode, showing like there was nothing to be afraid of. And what does God say in the Bible? Or Septuagint, which means 70th in Greek. Sept, they go use sept term. It was a magnolia tree without any flowers. The state tree of Louisiana is magnolia. Have no fear. Be without fear. There's nothing to fear. Everything's always working out for you, even when it seems like it isn't. Everything's always working out for you, even when it seems otherwise. That's how our Creator works. That's how we work. That's how Source works. We are all extensions of Source. There's many ways to say it. I could say it in Korean, Japanese, Portuguese, or any other language. Lenguar, Lemars. All right, everyone. I know there's another point that I was finishing, yet I'll leave it in the comments or the description whenever I remember and do this playback. I love you all. Here's some flowers. Here's some flowers for you all. Flowers, because we're all flowing. This being pronounced flowers. And I appreciate you all. Oh my God, I just love everything. I can go on and on and on, which is the dialogue. And this will be going on and on even after this video is done recording, because is it really done recording? We're still recording. Record, chords, music. The one song, the many songs, all in one song. The multiverse, the universe. One song, verse. The one verse, the many verses. God, I love y'all. I love you all so much. Like, I could go on. I could give so many shout outs. I just love you all. It's free to pay attention. That's my other brother's channel as well. It's free to pay attention. Uh, oh my God, so many channels, like so many people, so much special. Oh my God, it's not. I mean what I say. Everyone, I know this. I mean what I say. I really do. It's not like a euphemism or anything. I'm being as genuine as possible, as sincere, as clear as as possible to get through these, to be aware and awake of all these word plays, play, it's like divine play. That's a good thing. It's like, oh, you can say series. Isn't that the term, series? Like, come on, like it means one thing after another. It's like, what's next? Like, come on. If some people say, oh, don't say like, stop, stop saying like. That's a non-professional way. Is it? Like attracts like, right? Really? Like, I love it. I like. It sounds like light. I mean, am I stretching? That's what our ligaments are for. Stretch. Stretch Armstrong. Stretch. I love it. It blew my mind. Blue, I love blue. Blew your mind. Oh, I love y'all. Happy Saturday, y'all. Happy New Year, because the accurate New Year is March 1st. October is the 8th month, so if you count all the way up through the months, you will get to March being the first year. March forward March. None of that other stuff. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Oh my God.